Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 1st of May, 2022. Bongers. How did it get to May so quickly? Who knows? We're not here to discuss the mysteries of time and space. We are here to discuss the mysteries of perfume. And to start us off, I will start at the beginning, because why break the habit of a lifetime? And on Monday, I wore Czar by Van Cleef & Arpels. This is fantastic. This is a splash, and I decant it. I decant it into this. Other sprayers are available, but there you are. Awesome stuff. Fabulous. Oak moss, and pretty much that's it. There are other notes going on, but it's another one of those fragrances that's a little bit of an exception that proves the rule. This is quite metallic. Oak moss by itself, it's a little bit smoky too, but it's so good. It's hard to distinguish, I think, from splash bottles. You get like an overall feeling of what stuff smells like, but it's fantastic. I absolutely love this stuff. It's fresh, it's clean, it's masculine. It's delightful. I really like it. I've got a backup, 100ml splash, and I would like another one because I really like wearing this stuff, and when I do wear it, I put it on quite thick. It lasts 8 to 10 hours. This is an older style bottle. The newer one, I don't know what age it is. I think it's in the 90s, like. But it's still oak moss heavy, oak moss rich. You can still smell that deepness, dankness, smokiness, metallicity. It's got a slight metallic note to it, and that's what I mean by the exception that proves the rule. It's slightly metallic, but I really love it. So that is Czar. This is the oak moss I know. On Tuesday, I wore something completely different. 100% different. But this is beautiful. This is, I think this equated A77. I don't know what year it comes back at, but it was one of the first 3 years that this was released. I think it's 2009, and it is Tom Ford for men. And it is sensational. This is a perfect signature fragrance. I think you can still get it. It's been reformulated. Don't think it's as good. In fact, I smelled it today, and the smell is like the impression it gives. Like it's like the shadow it casts is the same shape, but it's not the same thing you're looking at. You know, it's like you can cast shadows of dinosaurs on your wall if you position your hands correctly. You know what I mean? You can do like hand puppets and stuff like that, but this is the real thing. This is like a real fragrance. This is really nice. I love this stuff. You see, I've put a bit of a dent in it already. Had it for a while. Really love it. That was on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I decided to wear Santal Messiah. I should explain, the weather's been kind of crazy this week. It's been quite cool. So all of these fragrances offer like cooler spring weather. And this is one of them. It doesn't feel like there's a drop of like genuine sandalwood in this. It's much more of a fig perfume, and it's beautiful for spring and summer. It's absolutely beautiful. I really like fig. This is more like a fig, like milk, like the actual like fruit. It's got a slightly fruity accord, but it's also got that milkiness that you get from fig, you know, like very like lactonic, they call it. Beautiful. I'm really enjoying this at the minute, and I just bathe in this stuff like 10, 15, 20 sprays, because you've got a 200ml bottle. You can do what you like with it, you know what I mean? Spray it on my back, spray it on like the back of my neck, all over my chest. on my arms, everything. It's brilliant. Because it's not very powerful per se. It's more of like a close quarter, like not a close quarter scent, but it sits closer to you. Anyway, Thursday I decided to wear something else that was quite warming, and I get a warmth from Paco Rabanne Poron. This is an early 2000s bottle, maybe it's a late 90s bottle. Still a fantastic version. Really good stuff. Not as mossy, but like very, very like creamy wood. Soapy. Fantastic. It has still got some moss about it though. Like I've said that. I've sat and said it's not as mossy. I can still get the moss. This is an absolutely beautiful fragrance. I should have really asked Aaron. He knows everything about Paco Rabanne Poron vintages. I should have asked him what year this was. Oh, it's fantastic. It's so nice. I can't believe this sort of thing's not in fashion anymore. I think the latest version's a bit pants. It's not very good, but the version before this, which you can still get cheap as chips, the version before the latest one is still awesome. So this is Paco Rabanne Poron. I need to review that at some point if I haven't already. And speaking of vintage fragrances, here is Koros Eau De Sport. This is a bit of a rarity. It is made, as you can tell by the font on the bottom, by Charles of the Ritz. 91% volume. This is a bit thinner than the vintage Korosies. Koroi? That's the plural of Koros. Koroi. So it's thinner than those, and it's got a little bit brightness at the top, and I've never been able to figure out what it is, but it's still extremely musky. It's still extremely Korosy. It's not quite as pissy, but it's still musky. It's fantastic. Absolutely love it. Mustache perfume. I actually wore this to go to hospital on Friday. I had an appointment, and I thought I'll go easy on them, and I'll wear Koros Eau De Sport. Short shorts, Boris Becker, 1980s. That's what it smells like. Anyway, yesterday, I wore another classic by one of, if not my favourite perfumer, Gerard Anthony. And this is Homme de Glay. I don't know if this is... I know this is an older bottle because I know the person I bought it from in Nouge. And he told us, I don't know if they still make it or if there are newer bottles, but this is an older version, and it smells like it. Smoky, mossy, Italian, aromatic, beautiful. I absolutely love this stuff. It's just a shame the bottle isn't bigger. And I've got a few backups, but I love this stuff. Absolutely fantastic. I'm really enjoying wearing it in the cooler spring days. Like it poured down yesterday. You know what British spring's like. It was pouring. Last night was shocking. But this was really good for it. It was still fresh. It still has that bright days sort of smell and vibe. Like the light, you still get light up until 9 o'clock. But it was pouring down, it was a little cold, and that was very warming. And speaking of warming, I will show you my scent of the day, which is today's fragrance, Lorenzo Villoresi Firenze Sandalo. This is the previous presentation. Can't speak about the latest version because while I did order a sample set and got 16 different fragrances in it, this wasn't one of them, and this is one of the fragrances I wanted to smell along with the patchouli. The patchouli from this house is really good as well. Also, that didn't come in the sample set, which was rather upsetting. But I have tried the other ones, and I found them rather good. I do like the house, I must admit. I'll probably be doing some more first impressions on them. I only did 4 out of the 16, so I'll probably do some more soon. I'm starting to think now, maybe that one of the patchoulis was in there, but I can't remember. Anyway, this is Sandalo Eau De Toilette, straight up woody fragrance. I don't think you can get a woody solid floor, can you? Because it's not a flower. Is wood a flower? Are trees flowers? No. No, don't be daft. Of course they're not, are they? I don't know. Anyway, on that note, that confusing note, I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.